How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to more WizardChess. I played more of this 2 episodes worth, but I screwed up and my mic wasn't running, and so I don't have the footage of that. So I'll just fill you in. I did the next round of Core Mag. I will redo it on camera so that you can see that, and I did a little bit of arcade stuff, and I feel like I really got better at the arcade. But now, since then, there's been an update to the game where you can play the arcade on a timer or with a move limit. I think that's a really positive change, gives a little bit more flexibility, more options for the player. And when I lost, I just kind of wanted to zoom back out. Doesn't matter. When I lost in the arcade, I unlocked the cultist. And it was just kind of a thing where the game was like, you've been struggling. Here you go. Have a freebie unit. So yeah, that was that. But I will redo Core Mag E so that you guys can see that in action. And you get to start with the 2 rogues, which is a nice versatile unit. But I don't want to like invest too heavily in that front and pay the price for it later. I'll take out the Sheldon right away. It's a pretty easy one. You also have kind of just lined yourself up perfectly for me. Might as well keep that trucking. You also wanted to join the party, hey? I set myself up there that I could get to that guy real easily. Clear, you're cruising, man. It would be fun if the game had like a kill counter. Like right there, you know, Earth Rogue, and then there's that little bit of space so you could just have like a running tally of number of kills that can be attributed to that unit. That could be kind of a fun thing and kind of just give you a quick read on like who is your highest contributing member of the party. You'd probably have a pretty natural feel for that as you're going anyways. So that we have this like crown here that I think is a measure of like how far I've pushed the run so far, and that might have implications for the final battle. I'm not 100% on that, actually. Can take both those out. Don't want that gnome to get away with anything. And should be able to get both of them there, too. So in these early couple rooms, the rogues are a pretty solid cleaning crew. Imbue water, imbue earth. Might as well lean into where they're already aligned. After being attacked, +1 defense until end of enemy phase. On staying still, gain defense until you're attacked or move. I'm going to take that combat to try and get at that reward room. There's presumably a shop tucked in there too. No concerns in terms of damage. All of them had pretty weak damage overall. The cleric mark enemy, oh yeah, it gives a buff. There's like the hunter where if you mark enemies you get more vim, and that's like a really nice thing to try to fold in as you're battling. But the sleepy, the intense, little bit of a oxymoron there going on. On defeating an enemy, +1 attack for the next 2 turns. I mean, he's not going to defeat enemies very often, but kind of funny, I guess. Pensive Rogue is kind of a goofy combo. It's not like that great, really. We'll just keep messing, just experimenting, throwing things around. Let's go hit this small shop. And right away, I want to look at the unit supply. I feel like I mostly want to add units. So the cultist. The cultist is who I unlocked by doing poorly in the arcade. Cultists are strange units who venerate combat and seem unattached to their allies. When an adjacent ally is attacked, gain 1 attack buff for skill turns, so minimum 2. If an ally is defeated, gain 99 defense until the end of combat. I think I want Expendable the Merc and Palace the Cultist. I love the way he's tossing the knife back and forth. That's just fun to look at. We'll juice up this rogue that we've been relying on a fair amount. Skill as well. Why not? I don't think I want to imbue any of that. I'm just gonna do several lottery rolls. Argent the Boring. What are you, a Fitulin? Yeah, this is like a tutorial unit. They're weak, frightened units that deal little attack and have awful defense. It's kind of embarrassing if you can't defeat them. It would be really funny if there was like an achievement for like kill an enemy with a Fitulin, and if you just went and stacked him with buffs at the shop or whatever. One more thing. Deploy an extra unit each combat. That's a really good one. I feel like that was worthwhile. Quite a lot of gambling for that. Trade offer. I'm going to just bring the Fitulin here and probably immediately get rid of him. The Druid is dope. He has really nice stats. He has better stats than the one I just grabbed, and he's got nothing else going for him, really. So I think what I'm going to do is trade in Argent, and I will trade in Palace. And I think that's like an overall upgrade to my team. So I'm back down to being broke. So I better go... Oh. Okay, I have concerns kind of all across the board here. You are the most dangerous one by a pretty wide measure. You as well. Crap. You could definitely kill the cultist. You can kill this rogue or that druid. So I'm losing, if he uses either of those gnomes, I'm losing a unit. I don't think there's any stopping that. So let's go here where I can kind of do the most damage and hope he doesn't activate that guy. Okay, so I kind of got away with that. You'll fight him. You go take that guy out. I don't know if at higher AI difficulties, if the computer eventually switches gears to like, oh yeah, I'm gonna punish every mistake you ever make. I don't like, the game would get really hard really quickly if the computer was smart enough to always make the optimal turn. But I'm at a relatively early point. Like Cormag E is not a high rank. Okay. I don't think the cultist attacks diagonally. Yeah, I don't think there's really a quick way to check that. Now that I'm thinking about it. Let's just keep investing what people already got. Dojoho. Sangeev. There's a hunter, like I was saying before. Hunter has to do with moving around, or air has to do with moving around, I think. I'll just try some things out. No. I don't want to invest in anyone who's like not likely to survive. I'll boost that one a little bit. This is excessive. I do not need all of this. Damn, this is one extra unit brought into combat. I really don't feel like I brought a lot. This is pretty full of information, actually. I was wondering if there would be a way to show just like 4 arrows in the orthogonal or diagonal or all or whatever. Just like a symbol that's just telling you how does this unit attack. But then there's units that attack with like range and stuff, so like maybe that's too complicated. This imp could spell trouble. And the skellum actually is worse, probably. And that 7 defense is hard to deal with. I don't really have my the full squad I would want to deal with a lot of this. I think, oh damn, I'm not even going to be able to get him really where I want in less than like several moves. Well, I think I kind of just have to accept a loss in there somewhere. I'll get him out there for a kill, and then I'll go from there. Yeah, so I can't stick around for that. As much as I'd love to. Appreciate the invite. So it does show that the skeleton will attack that guy. Yeah, even if I put him back, that skeleton's gonna get to him anyways. I think on moving, gain attack. If I move him up, together they can kill the skeleton, but then the imp will just take that cleric out. Do I care? Is the question, because I feel like I'm losing a unit no matter what here. Like he's gonna, so I might as well just take out a skeleton while I can. That's not great. Oh, I forgot that he can just jump over units. Well, that was brutal. That sucked. Oh no, I'm in a bad way all of a sudden. Oh, I also made my bard shiny. I don't know if that, I feel like that might have been off camera. But it just means he has that better, one better stat. So he has higher defense. He can boost units by 2 now instead. This just got real dicey. I think I'm safe there. No, I'm not. Why would I think that? That was so foolish. Oh no. That cratered so quickly. All right. Redo, reset. Wow, did that ever go south fast? Well, right back to where we were. Very familiar starting point. Opening move, rogue to Sheldon. No concerns there. Take both of those out. Damn, man. And to have won so confidently, so irrefutably off camera, just for that to go down? Come on. Thank you, dog, for the assist. Nice little bump. The imbuement, very familiar to what we saw last time. A water rogue getting imbued with more water. Neither of these guys are strong on their own, and they won't be able to gang up on me in one turn, so I just sneak on in between. Groovy. Nice early part of things where there's not any real concerns to be had there. It's too early for a shop, but it's also way too early for a trade offer. Maybe an archer would be interesting. I'll switch in an archer over one of the rogues. The cleric's not very strong. That's a better cleric. Alright. Switch him out, and I will switch out. I just gotta make a choice. Arouse. I like a swift rogue better than a water rogue, so I think that's... There you go. Very dramatic shake up to the team right away. That's too big, and it's another damn trade offer, so let's go to the little shop. Not that I think size affects the shop the way that it does the combat. I'm not 100% on that. Gordon the dog, and he can actually attack. He has good skill. I like it. Get on my team, buddy. Add to you. Oh, can't afford any defensive boost. Lottery it is. Back to the lottery. Nuts. All right. Oh, now we just have to. I mean, I could go to this shop and just kind of waste it, but let's try this. Let's see if I can pull anything together going this direction. Oh, it's scarier than I wanted it to be. Oh, come on, man. He just gets like a free shot at my archer in a way I can't stop. Because I can't move the archer. When did I end up with 2 dogs? Am I crazy? I thought I traded one of you away. What just happened? I feel like I'm losing my mind on that a little bit. Basically the archer is the real risk here. All he can do is attack that gnome way out there. Like, I don't really have a convenient way to build up to going to take him out. This turn I could actually. This will be a big old move. Good job, man. That's what I wanted to see. Idane. You're a hero to the people. And boom. Archer, relevant. Alright, show me my team here. I do have 2 dogs. When? How? how am I so uncertain of how, like, where that came from? Independent. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, sure. Metal cleric. Play around with it. So, gain 2 defense for each deployed ally of each unique element. So having so many metal things is not that useful right now. I don't need these 2 dogs. Double dog, not feeling it. Oh, really high-powered hunter. Pretty damn solid lancer, too. What do I want more? I think I want... Let's see, I lack mobility a little bit, and the Lancer is really good for that. Oh, I didn't think about the fact that he was also air alignment, because having 2 is kind of like, next time I earn that, how do I choose to invest it? Not a really big concern, but it's factoring in. I'm tempted to just get rid of Expendable to Sheldon before that builds up to something I can't deal with. And otherwise, I have enough defense for things. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going to start. Okay, I think I'll just let you 2 fight. And I'll set up the rogue for next turn. Ah, that's beautiful. Let me go right in the center there and clear all that out. Thank you kindly. Decent Vim. Oh, Earth is perfect for the archer. Just never move. And you'll just gain benefits. Joke's on them. You can't move. Attack and defense. You don't have a ton of that going on. Higher attack on the archer and that extra range. Sure. Yeah, I feel good about that. Oh, that's all one big windy combat room. I might try and carve my way in across this, because these will presumably be a little simpler. Hit up a little shop on the way to that other reward room. Could add a monk. The monk is great. These guys don't have fantastic stats. Let's throw a monk on the team. Ooh, okay. Every metal unit gains defense and skill, and every air unit gains defense and skill. Well, that's huge for this team. That applies to a lot of units, so I'm stoked on that. Attack and defense. Do I want to invest in that? Do I want to push that further? Or do I just want to do like an imbuement? It's right now sharp. Let's push that further. On moving, gain +1 to all. And he'll gain his usual poise. Deploy an extra unit. And Helen. Alright. Well, Helen, you're not gonna stick with the team for very long. Your time here has been appreciated, but we've decided to go in another direction. I could just... I mean, yeah, you do, like, beat out his stats in, like, every way. So, there you go. Another quick, decisive, sudden swap. I almost feel like I could just take this combat and just go and probably be fine. I'm going to start at this combat, see how it goes, and decide after this. So, this gnome, but I have a lot of defensive units now. So it's not actually a very big concern. This one can take out my dog. I don't want to see that happen. So I'm gonna protect. I don't know if he can attack diagonally. I don't think he does. I'm gonna do this to protect the dog. And I know he'll go for the bard, and that's fine. Because I can just, I'll just protect that. He can't do enough damage, not a real threat. Go clear some of that out. Like, I just felt that they wouldn't be able to get at the bard very easily at all from there. So I had some confidence in how I could trade that off or risk that when I did. So now, right when the lion's built up enough attack to go for the bard, it's too late. You followed into my trap. Which is not so much a trap as it is just a basic movement. There's nothing fancy on display there for that whatsoever. Big old overkill here. Big 27 damage. Oh, 33 because the dog boosted things up there. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, boost him. Water monk. Ooh. Oh, wow. Big rewards on that, actually. How about attack and defense there? Trade offer? I feel like I don't need the 2 lancers. See if there's anything more interesting. Oh, the cats are really fun. The cats are fun. Those are insane stats. So, you are replacing Yolent, and the cat is replacing Thurvasy. And at this point, this does not feel worth the time. Like, I'm gonna have to push through so many extra combats, and it's like I can just go and kill everything, probably. So you'll be able to get at the bard pretty easily. The monk does not have enough defense to do what I kind of want him to do. I'll just stick the monk further back, and it pulls the rogue into a more useful position. That's overall just a big benefit. That's that's goofy and probably wasn't supposed to happen. Makes sense when that was introduced in just the most recent update. It could be because I went and visited the arcade first, then came here. Kind of silly. That was definitely just not meant to happen, but it didn't interfere with anything. At 10 damage, doesn't seem like it's gonna come up anywhere. Is the arcade bell gonna ring at like every every move I make now? But it's kind of funny because there's nothing for it to actually trigger. Them. Water monk. Vengeful. Yeah, let's get that rogue nice and high. I will hit the shop since I do have a decent amount of Vim. It's right there. It's waiting for me. I'll be a little choosy about what I invest in. I don't think I need any of those. So many things that apply to water specifically. I don't think I need to buy all that up. Let's take the attack and defense boost, and then the all-around everything boost to the archer, just to get him pulled further up in the queue. I could boost your alignment up a little better. I'm gonna leave the shop. I'm gonna hit up a different shop. See if there's anything at this one that I would like to pick up on my way to the boss. So glowy. Like good stats and everything. I don't feel like I need that. is pretty good stats, though. Can't afford it. Doesn't matter. Every metal unit. Let's do boost everyone sort of thing. It arranges my units in a way that I probably wasn't really looking for, but whatever. It's fun to just take those like big boosts to everything. Not what I wanted. Cooperative. Let's throw it on the cat. Ooh. You got a gift for me on the way out? Okay. Every rogue gains a bunch of stats. Every metal unit. I only have 2 metal units at this point, so it's not a big deal. Who would I get rid of to boost up my rogue? No one? Maybe Gordon? Gordon's a nice little lad, like that boy, but those are some nice stats. I don't know who won't make it into the battle. If the cleric, lancer, monk, kind of thinking backwards through what I got there. Cleric, lancer, monk, they're all there. So I think I brought everything. I forgot that this is a new cutscene because I'm redoing this. But something about the last fight walloped me. The last time I walloped you or the time before that? Both. First I was feeling poorly, and then last time was just to clean the rust off. You do seem a little rusty. Are you sure you've played this game before? Ooh, it really gets under his skin. Oh yeah, that's my rogue tucked away back there. Well, the most fun thing I could do is use the monk to start pulling pulling units in. Yeah, let's just do that right away to this high defense guy. Oh, the arcade thing's just gonna keep ringing. Oh, sick. Those are in range for the archers. The archer can just snipe those at kind of any moment. That's, it's deadly. Let's pull... I could pull the rogue in. Or just like the cleric, maybe? It's a pretty... Let's pull the cat in, because the cat pulls units towards it, unlike how the dog pushes them away. So that's just kind of like a fun way to start messing with all of this. Yeah, apologies about the... Oh, he can attack diagonal as well. The cat is sick. Apologies about the arcade bell. It's just... it's just how it's gonna be. It's no biggie. Let me just take out one of the shields. Why not? Honestly, I could probably wrap this up pretty easily with the cat if I just shoot that other shield, so I might just do that. I'm getting pretty sick of you breaking my valuables. Do you have any idea how much those orbs cost? No, but they break like they're cheap. Okay, these are not especially threatening. They kind of just get in the way for the most part. But I will attack them each turn still. So like I will just clear out like I was thinking closer to half of them. Oh yeah, okay. I took out a pretty good amount of them there. 14 shield. I mean, the cat is prepared for it. It's not a big deal. But it's just like it's pretty hefty. And yeah, there you go, kitty cat. So those didn't really become relevant. I didn't really have to worry about the boomerangers either. Huh, I did it. Maybe boomeranger. I'm the best. So there we go. Redid that one, recompleted that. The previous attempt was pretty poor, but then that one was like pretty speedy. That was pretty damn good. Pleased with that. Pleased to have properly wrapped that up and advanced it on camera. There's evidence of having done so. So next time when I come back, I'm going to spend some more time in the arcade, play around with the new move-based mode and everything. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you again soon.